Good morning, guys. Welcome to Glasgow Rangers Nation. Let's go, guys. This is Old Firm Derby Day. It is the Old Firm. I know that a lot across the city insisted it's not called the Old Firm anymore, but let's face it, all the media organisations in the world refer to it as the Old Firm. The SFA refer to it as the Old Firm. The UEFA do. It's only the fact that they are very childish about the situation that we don't have, obviously, them doing that. Lots of you joining us this morning, guys. Welcome along. Philip Cantillon saying, let's go Rangers. Alan Gemmell with not condoning Martin. However, we need to know what Raskin has done before mouthing off social media at its worst. And William Salmon, good morning, mate. How are you doing this morning? We've got a poll running as well. Please get your votes in. What do you think the result is going to be in today's game? Obviously, not a lot of faith around Rangers at the moment going into this game that we could pull it off. Obviously, the big news is that Nicholas Raskin has been left out of the team and the squad, and he's also allegedly banned from the stadium today. So what has gone on there? I think, as fans, we have a right to know what has gone on with one of our star players, a guy who is, quite frankly, probably one of the biggest stars in the league right now, and for the last 6 months has been one of the best players. But Russell Martin completely fallen out of him. He's good enough for the Belgium squad. He's good enough to play alongside Kevin De Bruyne, Yuri Tielemans, Romelu Lukaku, Thibaut Courtois, some of the best footballers in world football. But according to Russell Martin, he's not good enough to play for Rangers for some unknown reason. Martin obviously making a huge rod for his own back. Any defeat today, I think, it is going to be curtains for Martin in terms of that. Martin is not doing himself any favours here, is he? He's actually making a huge rod for his own back. Gary says no Raskin or Cameron on the bench. He's getting rid of our best players. Is he sabotage us deliberately, says Gary. Janet's nervous. Gary says, I think it's going to be Rangers 1, Celtic 5. Mount Sal says Igman scored 2 goals yesterday. Yeah, he did. On his debut, he did get 2 goals. That is just, it is what it is, guys. Igman's gone now, unfortunately. He is one of the best, again, probably our best striker, but doesn't get a game, obviously. Just reviewing the team today. Obviously, Jack Butland starts in goal. I think he's the one player who's kind of come through this tumultuous period, with a little bit of credit. I think even though we obviously let 6 goals in the other day, he did, of course, keep the score down. I really feel, against Club Bruges, he really did. Butland, fair enough, he's done brilliantly. I think he's really having a turnaround in his form. Optimus Prime says, get into these pigs. Litigation says 10-0, I predict a riot. Yeehaw. Daniel Frew says 2-2, my prediction. Starting 11, guys, obviously back 4 is Tavernier, Giga, Suter and McHomer. I've got to say that back 4 does not fill me with a lot of confidence defensively. Tavernier is a very poor defender. Giga is a very poor defender. Suter is not a left side centre back. I think when Suter plays as a right side centre back, he looks a lot better. But playing as a left side centre back, it ain't going to happen, is it? Robert Beck says, stop McGregor, we have a chance. Yeah, I think you're right there. I think, it's always been the way, hasn't it? Teams in Europe have learnt that as well, that they sit someone on McGregor, it basically stops them, doesn't it? That's definitely the way. Meg Homer, a real baptism of fire for young Jaden Meg Homer today. His first Old Firm game. Certainly he wouldn't have experienced anything like this in England yet from Brentford. Thanks, Graham. Midfield 3 is Barron, Dio and Asgard. Barron in place of Rothwell. I mean, look, as much as I'd love to more see Raskin, I'd rather see Barron in there than Rothwell. Rothwell is absolutely piss poor. The guy's looked so bad over recent weeks, blowing out of his backside after only 20 minutes of the game. So, got to say that's probably the right move there to stick Barron into that 6 role. Front 3 of Moore, Gassama and our new signing Bojan Mijovski, a guy who's caused a meltdown on the north coast of Scotland this morning. Aberdeen fans burning their Bojan Mijovski shirts and ripping them to shreds on social media. Very, very funny to see. Nice to see young Mikey Moore getting a game as well. Obviously, English teen sensation, player that is rated exceptionally highly by Spurs fans. Nice to see him in there. And also, obviously, as well, having Gassama. Let's hope Gassama gets the freedom to go and show what he can do today. Optimus Prime says he's got his cannons ready. Daniel says Barron rarely featured this season, which is a concern. I suppose with the match fitness side of things, Daniel, you're pretty much spot on there. The Bench today is Kelly, Aarons, Rothwell, Dessers, Bayrami, Ant-Man, Fernandez, Curtis and Danilo. Dessers back on the bench. No doubt we'll have to see him at some point. Interesting to see that Ant-Man has been dropped, obviously, in favour of Mikey Moore. I think the situation with Ant-Man is that he came into the club, he absolutely shone on his debut against Plitzen and then has gone massively backwards over recent weeks. So, yeah, I think that's, you know, the team, I think, you know, you look at that team and barring, I think, Nicholas Raskan, you've probably got the strongest possible team that can be selected today. Harvey Rowland says, free Nico Raskan. Apparently there was a banner on the gate of Ibrox this morning saying we stand with Nico, sack Martin. Graham says we need to battle in the midfield and be watertight at the back and give up front a chance to score goals. I mean, pretty good there, Graham. You go and give the team talk. It's about also not leaving that gap as well between attack and defence and make sure the midfield hold. You know, in those transitions, we've been caught out in so many games where the transition, one ball has just taken out our entire midfield. And teams have been in behind us. Their team for today is Schmeichel, Ralston. I mean, that's got to give you a bit of hope. I mean, Ralston is one of the worst right backs in football. I mean, he even makes Tav look like Cafu. Carter Vickers, Scales and Tierney, obviously back from Arsenal. Their midfield three is McGregor, Hatate, Engels, the second best Belgium in Scotland, but only for a limited period, obviously, because it looks like Raskan will be off. Their front three is, I haven't got a clue how to say this guy's name, so I'm going to probably try and massacre it a little bit there. Balakwisha, I haven't got a clue. Nygren and Maida starts up top for them. It's interesting, isn't it? Despite all their money, they still haven't got a striker. Their bench today, Sinsalo, Yang, McGowan, Shin, Bernardo, Sarachi, which I thought was a form of spicy sauce, but there we go. Donovan, Forrest and Murray is Celtic's bench today. Optimus Prime says, I don't have a prediction today, but I'm nervous because both teams have been crap. We've been worse. I mean, yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Coming into this game, neither team comes in the best frame of mind, does it? I mean, you've got... Obviously, we were humiliated by a good Belgian side in Club Brugge, a team that last year, I think it's worth remembering, beat Aston Villa. They were beaten by Borat FC, which, you know, it's got to be quite funny. If we get overrun in the midfield, it's all Martin's fault. He's made a rod for his own back with the Raskan situation. I think, you know, it really is a huge rod. You know, if you're under pressure, you don't make a move like that, you know, and ban him from the stadium as well, which is going to make you even more unpopular if today goes against you. I think the guy's an absolute idiot. I mean, he really genuinely is. I've got zero time and respect for the guy at this moment in time. I mean, he even sounds boring when he talks, to be honest with you. Floppy-haired idiot. I mean, look, having Majovski, I mean, it's all about, I think, let's try and get some chances for Majovski. Let's try and create some chances for Majovski, for definite. I think, you know, he scored goals against Celtic in the past, so look, if he can do the same again, then that's got to be a huge, huge bonus. Guys, major, obviously, a little bit of housekeeping. Obviously, if you haven't yet done so, please smash the like on the video. Likes help the videos to grow. Chris990 doing why am I brave doing a watch along for today's game? Ha ha. Look, you know, so obviously please smash the like. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Obviously remember as well, you can support the channel. We have a goal running at the moment, trying to get some super chats in to support the channel, guys. Obviously if you can do that, that'd be fantastic. And become a member for as little as 99p. At the moment, yeah, obviously another bit of news obviously from this morning. We went over 8,000 subscribers this morning. We're currently sitting at 8,007 subs. You know, going into today's game, which is absolutely fantastic, guys. Really made up about that. You know, I mean, look, there's still talk of us going for other strikers. Obviously, the Youssef Chamiti news is still doing the rounds at the moment. Interesting comment on one of the videos this morning from a guy who lives in Liverpool said that talking to Evertonians, they say don't sign Chamiti, he's rubbish. I mean, I've got to say his goal record isn't overly impressive, is it? You know, really genuinely is not massively impressive. James Simpson says, bye-bye, Martin. Well, I think if we lose today, there's a chance, but I don't think it happens, James. I really don't. Stuart says, I hope Majovski gets service. Too many slow sideways passes. Yeah, absolutely. Kavanagh has apparently got involved to speak to the squad. They know RM's days are numbered. So there we go. Right, guys, let's have a little look at what we've got going on. Obviously, the two teams now in the tunnel, ready to come out. Guys, this could either go one of two ways, isn't it? It's either going to go one of two ways. It's either going to go well, or it's either going to go exceptionally badly today. I don't know. I honestly don't know. You never know with an Old Firm game, do you, what the situation is going to be, you know, how it's going to go, how it's going to turn out. You know, there's never, ever an easy way. Chris, because our defenders play higher than the halfway line, and against Celtic's attackers, that means we're in trouble. Just to censor slightly what you said there. Both teams coming on to the pitch. Fire. Gotta say, I love old fellow Asgard's hair today in braids. Great tifo there. Broxy Bear. My dog knocked himself out of the table. The dog is now getting in on the action. He wants to be on the video as well. My dog has come to sit next to me. Nightmare of Ibrox, that's what's going to happen, says Alan Fox. Hopefully not today, Alan. Hopefully not today. Obviously, yeah, 4-3-3 formation today, which has been kind of the in thing recently. The 4-2-3-1 been abandoned slightly. I think you'll see as well that's perhaps a 4-3-3, which will go to a 4-5-1 when we defend. I think that's probably where we'll go to, with the wingers dropping in. Celtic obviously also at a 4-3-3 as well. Interesting to see how our midfield three matches up against their midfield three. Obviously, Barron, Hatate, Barron against McGregor, Hatate, and Engels against Diamonde and Asgard. I hope they asked them to wash before sitting on our seats. Mate, it's all right, Christian. What we'll have to do is pressure wash the away end after the game. Make sure it's nice and clean for the next team. That is Cameron injured, says RM? I don't know, mate. I don't know. Bayamiovski, 3 goals in 7 games against Celtic in his time with Aberdeen. Interesting, that one. You know, I think he is a player who can do that. He is a player who can score goals against them. Be interested to see how this starts out. Interested to see how they get underway. Gordon says more like 10-0-0 the way he plays us. Don Robertson is the referee today, so that's good. Obviously, no Father Clancy or no other biasness against us from that. Even Brother Beaton, as they call him. Guys, we're about to get underway. I have absolutely no faith in left in Russell Martin at all, says Alan Fox. I don't think any of us have, mate. Neil McCann in the commentary box today. Be interested to see what he's got to take, obviously, after his spell as obviously acting assistant manager last season in Barry's staff. And we're underway, guys. Celtic had the ball at the back. Sent, good block off there by Miovski straight into them. Comes back now. Here comes Mikey Moore. In goes Celtic again, flying into tackles. The ball breaks to the left side. Balak Schwau, whatever he's called. I don't know what he's called. He's called some sort of name like that. Into the back, go breaks through. Suter tidies up and sends it long down the right hand side, but straight into Scales. Out to Tierney. Forward to that player whose name I can't say. Who falls over. Has a little roll around. Tierney's having a fight with Gassama. Having a little pushy. Don Robertson straight over there saying, cut it out, lads, cut it out. If we defend, it'll be the first time this season, says RRM. Morning, Stephen. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you in the live chat. Obviously, please smash that like, guys. To throw in to Rangers after a very... I don't know what Celtic were doing there, but who cares? Only 54 seconds gone already. James Tavernier has the ball. Of course he does for a throw-in, because like a year 11 at in the playground playing against year 7s, it has to be him to take the throw-in, doesn't it? My ball, my ball. Throws it back there to Nasajiga, the Wolves loanee, who goes back to Butland. Resplendent in orange today. Nice to see the bit. We've got the orange man top on today. Bit of a wind-up there going on. Flick forward, Maida turns, but good interception by Suter. Chipmiovsky falls, but chests it. And it breaks to Carter Vickers at the back. Kartos Vickers goes all the way back to Kasper Schmeichel. Cagey start in this game, as it always tends to be in the derby. Yeah, there you got to see that lot. The great unwashed him in the corner there. Ball out wide right now. Sent down the right by Celtic. Long ball forward. over the head of McComb. It's going to run straight out for a Rangers goal kick. Russell Martin not in his, has at least got a suit jacket on today, guys. Those of you who hate him because of his hair and his jacket, as he told us during the week, that where he's hated because of his hair, his name and his jacket. Yes, Russell, that's why we all don't like you, because of your hair and your jackets. Yes, absolutely rubbish. And Ralston falls over, and then Bojan Miovski lands on his head with his backside, which is quite funny. Very funny indeed. Put Aaron's on, he can take it, says RRM. Thanks for live reaction, says Richie. No problems, Richie. I was going to give Russell Martin time, but that ran out against St Mirren last Sunday, says Alan. Their tops next year are being sponsored by Imperial Leather. That would be funny. Look, that'll be exceptionally funny, Gordon, especially as nobody in the East End of Glasgow has seen a bar of soap since probably about the 1700s. That was probably the last time they had a wash. I mean, you can just see the stench emanating from the corner, can't you? It's ridiculous. Anyway, free kick to Celtic deep. Schmeichel sends it long up the field. Jump by Maida, loses out in midfield, ball breaks down. Miovski trying to trap back, Mikey Moore trying to trap back. Mikey Moore looking busy on the left-hand side there. Nice to see the young lad getting an opportunity to play. I think one thing about top sponsors I'd love to see. I'd love to see us get sponsored by Red Bull next season. I think that'll be a mint sponsor to have. Much better than this Unibet rubbish. Poor ball there by Celtic. They look a bit out of sorts. And there goes Tav off to take the throw in, like I said. Why has Hatate got red on the back of his top? That's ridiculous. Oh, no, it's Rio, isn't it? I don't think you allowed your first name on the back of your top. Oh, well. Tierney, good tackling there by Tavernier. In he flies. It's going to break out. It's going to be a throw in to... That's a bit of heart and a bit of battle this morning. Tav shouting instructions as Tierney goes over to take the throw for Celtic this morning. Steve says, it's corn. Our sponsors will be like Martin, their rank. Yeah. Or Vermondo or some of the rubbish like that. I don't get that vegan food. Why do they make vegan food look like real meat? It just doesn't make any sense. It looks like kids' play food anyway. Long ball forward by Butland, straight out into touch for a throw-in to Celtic. The one downside to Butland, I think, is his distribution. His shot stopping is first class, his command of his area is first class, but his distribution is shocking. Balek Shearwer battling with Tav here. Goes back to Rio Hatate. Runs it in there. But a good tackle there by Giga. And it breaks out there. Diamonde plays it out now. Mikey Moore has the ball on the left-hand side. Raiding forward. Good cover there. Comes over. Diamonde thrusting on down the left-hand side. A tackle comes in from Carter Vickers and it's a Rangers throw. Left side. No, it's not. It's a Celtic throw. How is that a throw to them? Ridiculous. Ralston pushes Dio. Dio turns around and drops the ball. Throw into Celtic on that right-hand side. 5 minutes, nearly 5 minutes gone in this first Old Firm of the season. All a bit scrappy still. Nobody getting control yet of this game. Flicked on by Majovski. Asgard shifts it to Barron. Barron in that 6 role today in place, obviously, of Raskan, who's not even in the stadium today, and Rothwell, who is on the bench. Suter, stop messing with it at the back, you muppets. And Scales heads it away into midfield now. Ball down the left-hand side goes towards Balek Shearwer, who can't control the ball. Tavernier has it back, rolls it back to Butland, and Butland will clear his lines straight the way. Father Ted, 4th official, that's why. Father Ted's the 4th official. Isn't he dead now? Or is that Father Jack? Could do a bit of Father Jack on this morning. Drink, drink. I think we could all do with a drink, drink. Alan Fox says, I bet it tastes like kids' play food. I'm not a low-protein diet. A low-protein food is not much better. Tackle there on Meg Homer, and it goes out of touch to tackle there from Nogroin, whatever he's called. I can't start like have players with normal names. Meg Homer. There with the ball. Ball connected to Suter. Giga. Back to Barron. Long ball down the right-hand side. Going forward there. Miovski in behind. Fell. Surely that's a penalty. How? What? He brought him down. Surely that's got to go to VAR. Surely VAR has to have a look at that. Carter Vickers. Uproar in the stadium. Scales. Good run by Miovski in behind them. And are they even going to put that on a VAR? Not even going to be a VAR. Is there going to be a VAR check on that? I think, to be honest with you, Miovski kicks Scales and then falls over. Not a pen, unfortunately, there. Miovski is already carrying that nice early threat. He is already showing a bit of pace, a bit of aggression in behind, something that's been missing in recent games. Tavernier, long throw into the box, away by Scales. Breaks down, away again. Barron. Tavernier shifts it out of play. Off a Celtic player. Throw in again. Rangers. Gassama told to leave it. Tavernier will take this. Of course he will. Guys, please obviously smash that like. Tavernier shouting instructions. Long throw into the box. In it comes. Down by Giga. Breaks to Barron on the edge. Barron turns it to the left. Nobody there. And it's going to go straight into touch for a Celtic throw-in. Must say Rangers have not started too badly at all today. Throw in down the right by Ralston. But like I said in the video this morning, it was never ever a problem against Celtic last season either. Even with those dire performances against those lower league teams, it was never an issue against Celtic last year. We had a good record against them. Celtic messing around with it at the backs. Scales bringing it out from the back. Miovski for going to pressurise him. Poor ball. Well, we're set by Diamonde now. Diamonde on the ball on the left-hand side. Off the Celtic player. Throw in Rangers on the right. Rangers getting some early dominance. Some moron Celtic fan has a Palestine flag in the away end. Someone going to confiscate that and burn it quick. Tavernier goes to take the throw in. Philip Cantona says, need to keep up the pressure. We do, buddy. Absolutely we do. Giga in the box. Going to be another long throw from the right from James Tavernier. Coming up for 10 minutes to go. Into the box. Deep throw. Headed up by the Celtic throw in. Rio Hatate then heads it behind for a corner. Corner to Rangers on the right-hand side. First corner of the game. Can we keep this pressure up? Guys, please obviously smash that like. Paddy Stein, says Christian. Connor Barron is going to take the corner. That's an interesting development. Not him. Paul running today, obviously, at the moment. It says 54% he predicting a Rangers win, 25% a Celtic win, 21% predicting a draw. Over 100 votes on that. Connor Barron's corner is cleared away. Back out to Barron again on the right-hand side. He's going to take another chance. Swings it into the box. Lovely ball in. Header away by Scales. Miovski was threatening a super ball back in. And it's out the other side. Asgard has it for a throw-in. Our number 11. Conor McLeod, what do you have against Palestine? It's a fictional country, mate. It doesn't exist. If you're going to go on about Palestine, you might as well go on about fucking Narnia. Harvey Ryan says, I hope and pray Raskan stays. RM, I think that's the first time I saw a long throw into the box. Yeah. Tavernier with another long throw from the left-hand side. Into the box. Deep into the box. Header up. And it's going to be out for a corner kick. Good pressure. These long throw-ins are really causing some pressure this morning. It is looking better, Christian, definitely. Here comes Barron with the corner into the box. Header up in the air. Celtic do not look good defending these corners. Bjorn Miovski battles, wins the ball. He's made a real difference up top, Bojan. On the run now, left-footed pass, all the way, poor pass there by Giga, puts him under the pressure, and all the way back by McHomer to Butland. Scott Lindsay, he's not even in, I think he's at home, Scott. He's at home, he's not even in the stand. Good control there by Gassama. Gassama on the raid forward, and his touch is way too heavy, loses the ball, falls over, gets nothing. He's only got himself to blame there. A poor first touch. Out wide right, Ralston can't get there. It's going to run straight out as well. At least we have 10 minutes without collapsing, deluded on our lives. Why not saying on your own good God? Jiggy, afternoon all, I'm on the Bears, agreed. Butland sends it long down the middle of the pitch. Goes now, swings to the left, and Moore will get the ball for the throw-in off Ralston's head. Here's McComa with the throw on the left-hand side. Two young lads, 19-year-old and a 17-year-old on the left for Rangers today in this Old Firm game. McComa and, of course, Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore battling away on the left-hand side, retaining possession very well. Gets it to Dio. Dio loses possession, though. And there, turn around the corner, ball out there. Giga across, sends it straight into the stands there. 12 and a half minutes gone in this game. Still no score. Guys, keep those chats coming in, guys. Obviously, please, when we can support the channel. We are. Please, obviously, as well, smash that like for the video. The more likes we get, the better, guys. Obviously helps the video. Mikey Moore has the ball on the left-hand side now. Looking to cut in, looking to go out now. Tries to cut across too. He's got 3 players on him. Battles away. Ball comes off the Celtic player. And it is out for a throw-in to Rangers on the left. Which Meg Homer will take long throw into the box towards Asgard. Won by Carter Vickers. I mean, to be fair, Asgard's not that big. And he's not going to beat Carter Vickers in the air, really, is he? Now here comes Tierney, Balikshwa, whatever he's called, Balakwisha. I don't know how he's called. Connor Barron, good tackle by Connor Barron off the Celtic player and out for a goal kick to Rangers. Connor Barron started this game fantastically well, got to say that. Rangers doing this playing out from the back malarkey again. Good ball there, back by Butland. Butland, Giga, stop playing around the back with the ball, and Giga turns it out. That's ridiculous. Stop messing at the back with the ball and putting yourselves under pressure. That's totally what we're doing there. Hugh Adams says, just waiting to see how we deal with the first long ball Celtic play. Throw into Celtic on the left-hand side. Barron and Cameron could be the new spine. Good shout, but Cameron not even in the team today. Here's Tierney. Into the box goes Tierney. Heavy first touch, but he gets it out to Ralston. Ralston under pressure from Bojan Miovski. Bojan Miovski working really hard on his debut, getting back. Here's Hatate. McGregor. Good tackle there. And Barron wins it back. And now it's Gassama on the left-hand side. Whit loses out there to Balikshiwa. In goes Scales. And Balikshiwa will come away with the ball. Or Balakwisha, whatever he's called. Sends it back in turn. And it's back with Scales in the Celtic half. Celtic trying to impose a little bit on this. Plastic bag on the pitch. How'd that get there? Fantastic, Mr. Fox. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Back to Kasper Schmeichel. Scales. Carter Vickers. Nygren. Back to Carter Vickers again. If you don't have the players to play out from the back, don't do it. I agree with you on that one, Stuart. Here's Scales now. Celtic trying to get a bit of composure in this game, just trying to slow it down a little bit and trying to control the ball a little bit more. Ball back, it goes. Here's Tierney with the ball at left back, sends it infield to Scales. Nygren. Scales. Hatate. Back to Scales again. Celtic trying to control possession a little bit. McGregor playing little triangles, trying to slow the game down. You can definitely see a change in the way they've started to play now. Hatate. Back to Scales. Scales back to Schmeichel. Sort of sells Schmeichel a bit short, but Schmeichel comes out to cut it out. Carter Vickers. Rangers trying to push up and high press and be a bit more aggressive there, which is working. It's working well there. Mikey Moore going on the press right across the pitch to close down. Tierney sends it long down the left-hand side. Balakwisha will run off him, run off Tav, but Giga is there to tidy up. Giga, be careful. Rolls it back to Butland. Butland sends it long down the right-hand side. Good clearance now. Tierney. Hatate for them in midfield. Swings it back to Scales. Scott playing from the back is I know we need to. You can play out from the back when it works, but it's the Pep philosophy. I mean, it works when you've got John Stones and Brahim Diaz and people like that, but it doesn't work when you've got Giga and that. Like, hey, Older, how you doing, buddy? Forward it goes, touched off there. Good ball out there. Over, Tav, look where your man is, for God's sake. Balikwisha into the area. Nobody there, thank God. And Suter heads it clear. Good control by Thelo Asgard. Holds the ball up well. Feeds it to the left-hand side. Make Homer will get on his bike. Pushes it forward, but cut out by Carter Vickers. Celtic getting a bit of control. But Aldo says everyone upset about Raskan, but I think he's a bit overrated. I don't, mate. I think Raskan's a good footballer. Engels tries to swing an early ball in. Absolutely awful. Straight in behind the goal and a goal kick. Come on then. Alan says, come on, Rangers, get stuck right into them. Take no prisoners. 100%, buddy. 100%. Celtic last 10 minutes of dominated possession. Here we go down the left. Ralston turns it back to Schmeichel. Schmeichel with the ball now. Long ball forward down the left-hand side. Tierney keeps it infield, heads it infield, but only as far as Tavernier. Tavernier pushes it out wide right. Gassama in some space now. Can he exploit this? Go on, take him on. Take him on. Gassama got 2 on him. Goal kick. Too many people on him. Too many people on him. Celtic have got faster pace up front. That's the difference. Benjamin Joseph Nicholson trying to watch the match on RTV but had no audio and video. Cut to at 12:41. Yeah, coming up for 20 minutes still. No score in this game, guys. Obviously, please keep your comments coming. The high line is killing us this season. One ball splits our entire defence. Correct. Balikwisha now with the ball. Will he take Tavernier on, which Chris Sutton's been calling on him to do? He cuts in field instead. He's right-footed, though. He's not going to go outside when he's right-footed. This inverted wingers stuff really does, I don't know, just confuses me. I like the old school where you had a right foot on the right wing, a left foot on the left wing, and you went at your men and went round them and whipped the ball in the box. Proper old school football. Alan Fox says, I'm extremely frustrated at the Raskan situation. I could say a lot more about the situation, but yeah, fair enough, mate. Here comes Mikey Moore now on the run over halfway. Cuts it back to Dio there. Dio back then to Barron. Barron slightly overruns it but stops. Goes back out wide to make Homer. Back to Barron again. Barron. Dio. Suter. Giga. It's all been played round the back again. A bit too... Yeah, it's a good question, RM. I'm not quite sure what Asgard does. He's just fallen over and got a free kick. I mean, there you go. There's a bit of positive there. He's not really a traditional 10, is he? He's not the sort of player that will cause a lot of trouble. I mean, his hair looks nice. Don't get me wrong. He's got braided hair. Looks really nice. But, yeah, he doesn't really do a lot, does he? He's not what I would call a traditional 10. He's not a guy who... He's not in the sort of Cantwell-esque 10. I do miss Todd Cantwell. I've got to say, I do miss Todd. Someone who was alienated, of course, by Philippe Clement. 20 minutes gone. Tav is over the free kick. Of course, Tav is over the free kick. Miovski in the area. Long ball into the box by Tav. Header back. Cut back. Away by Scales. Offside anyway against Rangers. Of course it was. Suter there. Hard to see that Russell Martin was... Yeah, he was. It is quite remarkable, actually, mate, that he was a defender and he really can't get his teams to defend. Cheap free kick given away there. Player running forward. Pulled back by Asgard. Stupid free kick to give away. Just keep your hands off him. He's not going anywhere. Slow him down. Let the defender come get him. Just a silly, silly free kick to give away there. Silly free kick. battling for the ball there to throw in to Rangers on the left-hand side. Celtic score first. Ibrox turns toxic, says Aldo. Daniel Fumiovski's been good. We haven't created anything, which is frustrating. Very much true, yeah. Oh, slow ball there. Giga Fanny's around over it. Tavernier now. Stop playing with it at the back. God's sake. Barron has it now on the right side. Sends it forward. Well done, Connor. Kasama, little flick. Straight into touch. That's the problem. Midfield doing nothing. I must say the midfield does lack creativity. Asgard just looks like a passer. Asgard, I don't know what Asgard's doing. He's not creating. He's not getting on the ball and controlling the game, which is what you'd want a 10 to do. Like Cantwell used to do. Like I said, I do miss Todd Cantwell. I know he had his problems, but, you know, it's probably the best 10 we've had in recent times. Obviously, Bayrami, obviously not even in the reckoning today. Out wide, right-hand side. Down the... Good tackle there by Meghoma. Goes back instead. Engels smashes it into the box. Suter cuts it out. Out to Meghoma now. Under instant pressure there, which you will be in an Old Firm game. Here comes Celtic forward again. Ball breaks to the right-hand side. Smashed over off the back of Meghoma into Butland's grateful hands. Butland will bring the ball away now. I would try Danilo as a 10 RRM. Says, yeah, I mean, look, I think we've got to try something because Asgard is looking like a passenger. Meghoma now on the ball, swings into the box, scales away. Too slow, that ball going into the box. That's the problem. Thank you, mate. Aldo, thank you for that. Turn back now to Giga. Maida will go and press them. It's mad, isn't it? Celtic obviously got all that money and they still can't buy a striker. Everything through the middle again. With use the width. Good tackle there. Goes in by Gasama. Foul there. The referee says, how is that a foul? How is that a foul? Seriously. 24 minutes gone in this game. Gordon says most of them are better suited to League One, to be fair. Asgard, where will we get him again? Luton, mate, who got relegated from the Championship last season. And before that, he was with Wigan. Before Rangers, Danilo was a second striker, never the main striker. True. Frank Sheehan says, look, it's been great so far. They have not scored against us. Small mercies. Lol. I mean, yeah, it's been better, don't get me wrong. It hasn't been perfect, but it has been better today. Back it goes to Scales. Schmeichel. Seeing Asgard playing for Norway, he looked a bit better than for us, maybe. Tactics do not play to his strengths under Martin. Yeah, true. Could be that, mate. Down the left-hand side. Clearance away there. Control there by Engels. Out it goes again now. Nygren. And Celtic have possession again. Carter Vickers coming forward now. Carter Vickers getting a bit of a nosebleed, coming that far forward. Miovski for company. Still going Carter Vickers. Good tackle by Miovski. Now can we break with Carter Vickers out of position? Mikey Moore on the ball. Cuts in field. Away from Asgard. Goes across the pitch. Out to Tavernier. Forward it goes to Connor Barron. Barron back to Tavernier again. All the impetus from that counter-attack is gone though. That's the problem. Here comes Meghoma down the left-hand side now. Tackle on him by Nygren, and it is a throw-in to Rangers on the left-hand side. Excuse me. Half an hour now with that incident. I need to lie down, says Gordon. 25 minutes gone in this game, so still 0-0. Meghoma with the throw-in. Into the box it goes. Mikey Moore controls it now. Tries to turn. Falls to the ground. Referee says nothing doing. Cleared away by Ralston up the field, but only as far as Nasser Giga. Giga, what's he going to do? Tries to flick it away. Does. Puts Suter in a bit of stress, but Suter gets there. It's all a bit out of control at the moment. Across it goes. Gasama brings it under control now on the right-hand side. Goes back to Tavernier. Tavernier controls the ball. Goes back to Giga, and it's all the way back with Butland yet again. Long ball forward by Butland yet again towards... I don't know who that was. Tierney heads it away now. Balakwisha with the ball. Tav comes through the back of him. Ref says what? I don't know what the ref says. He says something. The ref says free kick. It is a free kick back by Tierney to Scales. Scales back to Schmeichel. Celtic have shifted a little bit in the way they're playing, which I think has kind of curtailed a little bit what we're doing. Nygren. Carter Vickers. Back to Schmeichel. They're getting a bit more control over the game now, which is worrying. Scales. I mean, instead it's 0-0. That's one positive. We've not crashed and died straight away, which is positive. Scales brings the ball forward. Good tackle there by Giga. Brought down. Biovsky. Oh, Biovsky gives the ball away to Rio. Referee says free kick for the foul on Giga. Good refereeing by Don Robertson there. I know, but Asgard is a Norway international. That's where I have watched him play, says Alan. Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair enough, mate. I mean, I haven't seen him play a lot for Norway. Problem is we have two right backs, not good enough. One passed it, the other is shite, says Aldo. I mean, fair enough. Well, one of the ones that you're talking about is over the ball now for the free kick. Of course he is. Has to take all the free kicks, all the set pieces, as per. Tavernier is over this one. Long ball forward. Header away by Carter Vickers. Giga jumps. Can't get there. Ball breaks down. Tavernier header. Barron. Back now. Tavernier on the right hand side. Puts it into the box. Dangerous. Scales clears it out. Goal kick. Good move by Rangers there. Unlucky, yeah. Max Aarons has been a big disappointment. I think Max Aarons came in with a lot of hype around him. A lot of people expecting the very best from him. Good ball into the box. Away again by Celtic. And here's Asgard. Header back in. Away by Ralston. Back in by Giga. Ball breaks down. Ralston goes in pursuit. Gassama in pursuit. Back to Schmeichel. Nygren, forward, header away by Giga. Up again, down, Diamonde. Ball over the top. What's happening? Referee's blown his whistle. 29 minutes gone. Engels foul on Asgard, that's what it's for. Both poor teams struggling to create chances, very much a midfield battle. Yeah, it's not been the best, has it really? Just okay, it's not okay. Fair enough, Benjamin. Back it goes now, Giga. Suter. Fouls that again, another foul on Diamonde there. Barron goes to take quickly, leaves it, and Giga will take over here. You've got to say one thing about this. It's shots. Neither team has had a shot or a shot on target in this first half yet. Wow. Wow. Suter pings it right to Gassama. Gassama up against his man. Can he take his man on? Outside, inside. Pushes it into the box. Off Miovsky and down, and Schmeichel gathers. Still not a shot though. Gassama there looked good, taking his man on. We've got to try. I think we definitely need to put these wingers in a position to actually take their fullbacks on a little bit more. Carter Vickers sends it long down the right hand side. Half an hour gone in the Old Firm, guys. Nygren takes it, claims to be fouled. Ref says no. Play on. Tackle again. Ball breaks down. Tackle again. Move breaks down. Ball out. Barron now. It's got a bit scrappy again. Tavernier inverted inside. Pats it back to Suter. Gone outside to Mikey Moore. Go on, Mikey Moore. Take him on. Take him on. Moore goes past one. Second man comes across. Moore still battling. Keeps it in. Ralston will clear it though. Maida. Here is Giga now. Diamonde churns on the ball. Dio flicks it through the middle. Asgard stopped straight away by Celtic. And a foul against Asgard by Ralston, who's arguing what else was he supposed to do. The quality of both squads is absolutely terrible in the comparison to the 90s and noughties. I agree. Guys, no spoilers, obviously. Free kick, Tavernier. Swung into the box. Up it goes. Mason missing. Yes! Get in! Get in! Don't know who got that. Is it Suter? I think John Suter with the goal. Schmeichel is having a go at the ref. Come on! We have the lead, I think. But it's gone to VAR. It's gone to a VAR check. It has gone to a VAR check. Good header by Suter into the back of the net. It has gone to VAR. Suter on the lean. I've got to say, in the old days, that would not be given offside if it's going to be given offside. VAR is drawing the lines, apparently. VAR checking goal, possible offside. Scales is injured. You're not on camera, right? What's happening, guys? Suter is we're still waiting. VAR is killing football. I mean, realistically, it's proper killing football. It's just taking it over. It's just slowing everything down. It's been disallowed. Offside. Offside. What a surprise. What a surprise. Disallowed yet again for an offside. There's always a decision that goes against us with a goal, isn't there? 0-0 still. 34 minutes gone. Disallowed. Daniel, I agree with you, buddy, but I mean, in the old days, that would have been given as benefit of the doubt to the attacking player, and it would have been given as a goal. But these days, with this new VAR thing, where even if like your earlobe is offside, it's offside. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's literally his hand that is offside in that decision there. It's literally, I'm just showing the line now. There's a Celtic player's hand and there's his hand. And it's literally that much of a gap between the two of them. And that's what it's being given. It's crazy. Crazy. Was there not a season there where we had 3 or 4? We did, yeah. I mean, I think it was the Morelos goal at Parkhead. Game's been stopped at the moment because Scales is down and getting treatment. 35 minutes gone. Common sense out of the window. Common sense has gone out the window. Yeah, it has. I agree. Didn't think you could score a goal with your hand. Yeah, I know, Stuart. Unfortunately, though, like I said to you, if your earlobe's offside these days, it gets given. Ball by Schmeichel, long, forward. Header. We were tried not having VAR, now you blokes are in crying about VAR. Mate, Frank, I think it's just getting VAR. Mikey Moore, good tackle. Good tackle by Meg Homer now. A bit of fight in this game. Ball down, out. Player taken out off the ball there. Ralston took out Diamonde and it's a free kick to Rangers on the left-hand side inside their own half. Alan says, yes, VAR is absolutely killing football. The game is not built for VAR, unlike the NFL or rugby, for example. It does not work in football. I agree. I would get rid of VAR. I would absolutely get rid of VAR. I agree, RM. That should have been a booking, but it's not. Unfortunately, they don't give a booking, do they? Ridiculous. Crazy. Crazy decision not to give a booking there on that one. Suter. Free kick to Rangers on the right hand side. Tavernier with the free kick. Goes to take it quicker and stops. Need to keep the pressure up on them. 37 minutes gone. Still 0-0. John Suter back in the mixing pot there. Tav with his hand up, ready to send it into the box. In it goes. Away by Scales. Asgard, header into the box there. Forward it goes. Meghomer has this under control surely. Plays it back to Suter, back so by Barron. Barron back to Butland. And we're heading towards, what, the last, 8 minutes of this game? Of this half. Still no goals in this Old Firm game. Still 0-0. Ball forward, down the right-hand side from Celtic. Header away by John Suter, who's looked a lot more solid in this game. Header straight out into touch. Action areas last 10 minutes, 5% in our area, 52% in the Celtics. So we've much more dominance from us in this last 10 minutes. Up by Meghomer, away by Carter Vickers. Meghomer again. Mikey Moore battling, can't get there, but ball breaks back and Giga has it. Barron. Good shout, Alan. Good shout, that comment, mate. Long ball forward. Carter Vickers. Header. It's going to break down. Little flick on Balikwisha. Goes round Tav. They're in on the left-hand side. Ball into the box. Poor ball in by Celtic there. They look a poor team today. They look a very, very poor team. That's a dreadful ball in from the left-hand side. Ball forward by Rangers. Up towards halfway. Miovski tries to turn. Can't get away from Scales. Back again. Scales again gets the header. And Rio Hatate plays a long ball back to Schmeichel. Last thirds. And it's thirds there on that one. Fantastic, Mr. Fox. Scales down the left-hand side. It goes. Straight into touch. Yes. Throwing Rangers. Tavernier. It's just gone a bit down again. Scales. As bad as we've been under Martin, this is the worst Celtic team in years, says Glenn. They are not a good side, are they? And I think their fans have been kicking off about it enough, haven't they? Saying how bad they are. Gassama playing with the ball. He's got Hatate for company. Goes back to Tavernier. I agree on that comment, Daniel. Breaks down again. Free kick to Rangers now. I don't know what the hell was going on there. Maida's got a mouthful of blood from that battle. Proper good old-fashioned Old Firm scrap going on there on the far side. Free kick to Rangers on the right-hand side. Can we get something from this one? Ball away. And the game stopped now for Dyson Maida to get some treatment on that blood that is oozing from his mouth. Fantastic, Mr. Fox says we've done well to keep them out of our half. Usually they'd be pounding our goal. I hope Martin doesn't faint at the sight of blood, says RRM. And we're going to end that poll that's running at the moment, guys. The win, so 57% of you say Rangers win, 22% Celtic, 19% say draw. That's your votes this morning. Right, new poll going to go up. "42 minutes gone." Into the box it goes again. Over his head, off scales. Corner kick again. I know it's a bit of a comedy poll, guys. I just want to get your feelings. 3 minutes to go till half time. Plus, there's going to be a lot of stoppages, I think, given the number of bits of treatment they've needed. Scales have needed treatment. Obviously, that Dyes and Mida geezer's needed treatment as well. In it goes. Away by Celtic, up in the air. And again away. And the ball breaks back to the right to Barron. Barron battling with Mida, off Mida, and it is a throw-in to Rangers on the right-hand side. As we head towards half-time, it's still 0-0, 43 minutes on the clock. I'd love to see how much time is going to be added on for stoppages. Header away by Carter Vickers. Barron down. And here we go, Nguyen, whatever he's called. They've got no one up top. Here comes Butland away. Good sweeper keeper from Butland. He's going to go the length of the pitch, straight through, and Schmeichel will gather. Sad thing is a draw is good for Celtic, says Oldo. True. That keeps them 6 points clear of us, doesn't it? And we are 4 draws out of 4. Mikey Moore, good pressure on Ralston there from Mikey Moore. Ralston does not look a player, does he? Mikey Moore gets the ball back from Diamonde on the left-hand side. Mikey Moore back onto his right foot, though. But goes back to Jaden Meghomer. Swings it in left-footed. Away by McGregor. It's coming back. That's the good thing. Yeah, I know he did an RM. Not after the Bruges incidents. Ball straight through. Schmeichel will get there. Surely ahead of Miovski. He will. And 44 on the clock. Schmeichel. Engels, the long ball to the left, looking for Balikwisha. Tav falls over. Free kick, though. Said as a foul on Tav by Balikwisha. And it is a free kick to Rangers. I mean, you can see what Engels was trying to do, play it in behind Tavernier. I've got to say, even as a Rangers fan, that's a soft free kick to give away. Tavernier kind of throws himself on the deck a little bit there, in more out of hope than expectation, and the referee falls for it. Guys, please obviously smash that like. Long ball up by Butland. Away by Scales. 4 minutes added time in this first half, guys. 4 minutes. Miovski flicks it on. Carter Vickers away. Barron. Here's Meghomer on the left-hand side. Goes round his man well there. Ball into the box. Dangerous. Carter Vickers clears it. Flicked on. Barron. Good interception. Engels away. Ball straight through, and Jack Butland will have the ball. Suter. Ball forward. Meghomer is going down the left-hand side. Ralston going back to cover. Trying to let everyone out, but he has to turn away. Meghomer for company. Ball up the pit park now. Nguyen, whatever he's called. Forward. Diamonde comes over. Good tackle. Good covering by Diamonde for Meghomer. Obviously, who wasn't there. Dio down the left-hand side. Gives it to Meghomer, who loses it then. Poor ball by Dio to put him under a lot of pressure there. Ralston. Ball forward. Maida controls. Loses that out to Giga, though. Good tackle by Giga. Foul then on Asgard, and it's a free kick to Rangers. .46 minutes gone into this first half. We're into stoppages, guys. VAR check on Dyes and Maida's lip. Don't show it to Russell Martin, he'll faint from the sight of blood. We know how vegans don't like the sight of blood. Tavernier. Meghomer. Mikey Moore swings it in. Too close to Schmeichel. Schmeichel gathers easily. We are still into that added time, guys. Goes back to Scales. McGregor. Ralston. Been a bit more competitive today, I think. A bit more in it in the game today, Rangers. Getting stuck in a little bit more, creating trouble and pressure. What's the ref doing now? Don't know, he's having a little lecture of somebody. Either that or he's talking, either that or he's getting his half-time McDonald's order in. I don't know, on his headset. I wonder if they can dial out on those headsets. Meg Homer. Moore. Suter. Suter plays it back to Tavernier. Tavernier steps over it, plays it forward towards Asgard. Asgard to Tavernier. Tavernier scoops it forward towards Gassama. Tackles go in, fly in, and the ball breaks back to Celtic. Down and away there it comes. In it comes now to Engels. Picks it up, plays it to McGregor. I think Asgard's kind of been told to sit on McGregor to some extent to try and stop him from playing. That's kind of what the job that Asgard's kind of been assigned with, I think, a little bit in this game. Dyson Maida has been absolutely pathetic. No, Moore's not done a lot. He's coming in field too much on his right foot. He's not going outside enough on his left, I think. You know, Carter Vickers hits the long ball over the top of Tavernier towards Balikwisha. Can he get there? He does. Tavernier now up against Balikwisha. Can Tavernier stick to his job? Two players hit the deck. Tierney swings it in off the head of Tavernier. Mikey Moore controls it. Or doesn't control it. And it's down as the player's down. As a Rangers player down in the box. Ref has stopped the game. It is Diamonde who is down. Diamonde. What happened there? Dio was running back with Engels and they kind of ran into each other. Dragging and pulling at each other. 50-50 there on that one. They were both dragging and pulling at each other. And there is the half-time whistle, guys. At half-time, it is Rangers 0, Celtic 0 in this Old Firm game, guys. 0-0. I mean, not a lot gone on, really. Not a lot gone on. I mean, the stats from that first half... stats from the first half. Let's get some stats. So, stats from the first half. Rangers have had 2 shots, neither of which have been on target. Celtic, no shots on target. Celtic have had the majority of possession, 57-43. We've played 174 passes to their 236. Their pass accuracy is slightly better than ours at 85% to our 71. 5 fouls for us, 11 fouls for them. We've had 4 corners. They haven't had a single corner at all in this game. Half time, we've been the better team in a poor Old Firm game. There's too many foreigners and lowers in leagues. Rejects that don't know what it means for this city, says Glenn. Poor first half, to be honest, says fantastic Mr. Fox. RM says Dio looks better on the right. What a terrible Old Firm game, says Stu. I mean, it hasn't been the best, has it? There hasn't been a lot of chances created. It's been not been the best of games at all. Anton Maka says both teams don't shoot. Strange. At half time, guys, look, I mean, just looking at the bench at the moment that we've got. Aarons, Rothwell, Dessers, Bayrami, Antman, Kelly, Fernandez, Curtis, Denia. I'd love to see Curtis get on, to be honest with you. Give Curtis a chance out there. I'd love to see Curtis get an opportunity on the park. I think he would definitely add to this game and give something for me. In terms of the headsets, if they dialed out, they would more likely end up making contact with the local taxi company. Lol, used to happen when the NFL teams first tried using headsets. Funny.
The Simba Hybrid Mattress, featuring over 7,000 aerocoil springs. Simba, engineered for sleep.
I don't know. It's not been the best of first halves, has it really? It has not been the best of first halves. It's been a very kind of just dull game, I think.
Each time you use it, it also has the unique Alpacin caffeine formula. When will you attack your grey? Alpacin Grey Attack. Fight for your hair.
Wow. That almost just sent my request for TV.
What else have we got? The gods of Buckfast are with us, still 0-all. Yeah, I mean, something in there. I mean, it has, like I said, it has not been the best of games in that first half. You just feel there's been a lack of creativity in the final third, really has. Not enough created, not enough chances created by both teams. It wasn't poor, better than what we have played, credit where it's due. I mean, yeah, it is better than what we've done at Christian, but you still can't make that excuse that just because it's better than awful. You know, Curtis on for Asgard, says Christian. I'd bring Curtis on, certainly. I would certainly bring Curtis on. I like Finley Curtis. I think he's a cracking little player. Really do think he's a cracking little player. Really is a quality player. I think he adds something. He adds heart, battle. I don't know if any of you have seen the video after the Bruges game the other night. There's a video doing the rounds on social media at the moment of Finley Curtis dropping to his knees and punching the turf with frustration. Absolutely just showing his real passion and care for the squad. I would actually get Curtis on, I really would. Alan Fox says, if only we had a Jock Wallace type manager, if only. Yeah, someone with some passion for the team, a Walter Smith type, a Graham Souness type, someone like that who actually cares about the team, I think would be a good shout on that one. Put Gassama on the other wing. I mean, yeah, swap the wingers over. That's something that used to happen, didn't it? You know, in the old days, you used to have wingers swapping sides. I remember going to games back in the late 80s, early 90s, and seeing wingers swapping wings to create a bit of pressure. You see the English teams do that. You know, you see the English teams that have these very mobile front threes with the wingers and the strikers all interchanging positions and trying to cause as many problems as possible for the opposition teams. I don't know why we're not doing it. I think that's a good shout. That's a really good shout, for definite. 100%. I mean, we have been the better side, don't get me wrong, but it just, to me, seems, it just seems like, I don't know, we're just not creating enough chances. We're not putting Miovski or the rest of the forwards in a position to actually take some shots, to actually have that opportunity to work Schmeichel. That's the one disappointing thing, I think, from the first half, is that we have not worked Schmeichel. We haven't actually made him make a save. That's what we've got to be doing. We've got to be making him make a save. I mean, obviously the goal was disallowed, which we can debate all we want. The whole VAR controversy, the offside, not offside, etc., etc. But it is what it is, guys. Unfortunately, VAR is here to stay, isn't it? I mean, unfortunately, VAR is ruining football. In the old days, that would have been given as a goal. Benefit of doubt to the attackers. That's what I was always taught. When I was doing my refereeing qualifications, I was taught you give the benefit of the doubt to the attackers. You try and get as many goals, as much excitement in a game as possible. You don't obviously give the defenders the side of it. You do that, and I think that's obviously one thing that VAR's doing. It's killing the game. 100%. Celtic first team this season. We haven't let them have a shot. Why does Sky know what's happening before the ref? Yeah, true. Well, Sky can hear the feed, John McKergan. They can hear the feed from the VAR. From Clydesdale House, they can actually hear the VAR feed. They can't actually say what's happening until it actually comes out on the pitch, but they can apparently hear the VAR feed. Apparently, that's what I've heard. Alan Morrison says Celtic can take there for the taking today. Celtic are poor. I mean, Celtic to me. I mean, you look at this Celtic team, and yes, they are 3 for 3 in the league, but they have been exceptionally poor today. Really, really poor. The one thing I'd say about Celtic is how do you have a situation where a team like them, they come into a game like this and they do not have a striker on the park? I mean, Dyson Maida is not a striker. He's not a striker. I mean, they've got, obviously, if you look at their bench today, let's have a little look. Their bench today, their strikers, they've got Yamada and they've got, that's it, Yamada, and Yang. Obviously, Ida's not in the squad today. None of those would kind of fill you with fear, would they? None of them would fill you with fear. None of those strikers that are, old school players that are going to come on and cause you to worry. Aldo says, annoys me they win the league because of our own downfall. I mean, yeah, that's a good point. I mean, if you go back to last season, the reason we lost the league was not because of our Old Firm results. If you look at the Old Firm results last season, 4 games, 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. So we actually took 7 points from a possible 12 out of the Old Firm. where we lost the league last season, and as I've said this on multiple videos, guys, go back and check it out, you know, was we lost the league by losing to St Mirren, by losing to Hibs, by failing to beat Motherwell away. That's where we dropped off. That's why we lost the league last season. Not because we couldn't beat Celtic. You know, and they dropped a lot of points last season. They certainly did. They announced the offside and added time before the ref. Both squads are full of absolutely bang average players, says Alan Fox. Yeah, I'd agree with you. You know, I think someone made a really good point earlier in the live chat when they said, you know, if you go back to the late 90s, early 2000s, and you compare the Rangers and Celtic teams of those days with the Rangers and Celtic teams of these days, yeah, the quality is way, way below. But I think that says more about Scottish football than it does about Celtic and Rangers. You know, we've got to face a fact. You know, here in Scotland, we're not seen at the moment as an attractive option to come and play. You know, you get to this point now where, you know, good players want to play Champions League football, don't they? Good players want to play Champions League football. Neither of the two Glasgow teams are in the Champions League, so they're going to struggle to attract top players. Plus, the EPL has more money, the EFL Championship has more money, La Liga has more money, Ligue 1 has more money, Bundesliga, Serie A, even the Portuguese league to some degree has more money, and because of the fact they have that more money, they can attract better players, and that's the big issue for me. Nicholas, welcome. When something is broadcast, it's always before the actual event. That's how they know. Alan Fox says, get Curtis on for the second half. Yeah, I would definitely be bringing Curtis on. He's direct, he's attacking. He would make a big difference. Guys, just a bit of housekeeping. Obviously, please smash the like on the video. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. We are currently sat at 8,010 subscribers at this moment in time for the channel. Please obviously get your subs in. And obviously as well, please, if you can support the channel, please do so. You can become a member for as little as 99p. There's also the super chat and super sticker buttons as well to support the channel too. I agree, sadly, it's a bad reflection of standard Scottish football. It is. Scottish football just is not attractive at this moment in time to attract players, and that's the big issue. You know, if you go back to the days when we had money, that's what attracted the players to Scotland. You know, the Laudrups, the Amorusos, the Lovenkrantz, the Newmans, the De Boers, the Moles, the Nacho Novos. It was the money we could pay players to come to Scotland. You know, we don't have that now. Still a long way to go before Martin gets my support. He has taken the fans for granted, says John. Martin will keep the same 11. So far, so good. Come on, the Rangers, says JM. Very true. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Interesting poll. 72 votes so far. If Rangers win today, is all forgiven for Russell Martin? 22% of you say yes. 78% say no. Janet says it's the first time they've performed since the start of the league. I agree, Janet. We just need to finish off with a bit of a goal now. JM, Murawski looks good. Hope he lasts the 90. I don't think he will, JM. I think he'll take him off. I mean, this has got last-minute Dessa's winner written all over it, hasn't it, really? If you know, if I was a betting man, I'd be heading to the bookies now and I'd be putting a tenner on a 1-0 win with Dessa's goal. I really would. But I think we need to make a couple of changes. I think Curtis, I'd like to see a bit of, I don't know, someone in the 10 role who's going to create. Stop worrying about McGregor and go and create something. Still need to go, yeah, absolutely. Dutch Grand Prix today, there you go. My daughter will be excited about that, big Oscar Piastri fan. Oh, Adam Eder is apparently leaving Celtic and going to Swansea. God, Swansea must be desperate. What else? We've got comments, guys. Get your comments in. Still need to. Janet says Miovski's hit the ground running. Hope he keeps up. Me too. Graham says Big Jock. I remember him losing it on the touchline at Pittodrie. Now he was a legend when it comes to Rangers managers. I'm not old enough to remember, but legendary manager Alan Fox says in terms of off the pitch, we need to work together like the North American sports leagues do to improve the economic situation for the Scottish football, but it's never going to happen. I agree with you. You know, there's ways we can make the product a lot more attractive, I think, but the league won't do it because of telly. You know, at the end of the day, television want for Old Firm games a season, you know, and they won't do anything to go against that. So I mean, I'd love to see the league expanded. Of course I would. But it's not going to happen. Martin will make the wrong substitutes deliberately from what I've seen of him so far. He seems to want to destroy the club from the inside. Interesting take there from John. JM says, I would like the gas man on the left and Ant-Man to come on the right. Yeah, good point. Martin's attitude stinks. It's his way or the highway. I mean, there's a lot of managers gone through that, John, who, you know, his way or the highway. But, you know, I think if you go on about the managers that have done that in the past, they've kind of had the CV to do that, haven't they? I mean, you talk about Alex Ferguson was very much my way or the highway, and Alex was a manager who more than proved that he could, you know, do that. Brian Clough, another manager as well. You know, Arsene Wenger, all managers that had the CV to be able to do that. You know, Russell Martin hasn't got that. RM has been forced into this today. He won't like it. Good point. Good point. And close that poll for this in a moment. If Rangers win today is all forgiven. Lots of you voting no in that poll. What the hell am I watching? This isn't the way I was thinking it would go. RM is still a prick though, says Martin. I don't think it... Look, I'll be honest with you. I'm not surprised in the slightest at this. You know, like I said to you, even last season when it was really bad and it was dreadful football under Clement, the Old Firm games we never had an issue getting up for. I'm going to put another poll up. What position do Rangers need most before the window closes? Right, let's put some options up there. Okay, so 4 options I'm going to put up there are striker, number 6, full-back, centre-back. Now, full-back can count as a left-back or a right-back. So that's the new poll, guys. Please vote in that poll. Celtic will be dangerous in the second half, so put the brakes on. Absolutely. Need a new manager, says Stephen. Lol. Funny. What else have we got, guys? Let's have a look. Come on, the Jers, get into this mob. All of the above, says Daniel. So getting some poll votes in there, guys. Get your votes in. What positions do we need? I've got to say, one thing I do want to touch on is obviously this link to this Youssef Chamiti geezer, who is linked to us for 8 to 10 million from Everton. I am distinctly unimpressed with that possibility. Really, really unimpressed. I've still got the stat. Is it here? Yeah, that's his goals record, guys. That's his goals record. So that player we've been linked with, Youssef Chamiti, for 8 to 10 million. 8 to 10 million seems like an awful lot of money to pay for a guy who's only scored 3 senior goals in his entire career. And in his entire career has only scored 7 goals. That is a lot of money to be paying for a player like that. It really genuinely is. I've got to say, I am very unimpressed with that business. Would not want that player at our club under any circumstances. John Hanna says, come on Rangers, just do this. It'll be Rangers obviously to get the second half underway, guys. Can we get something? Stuart says, I want to know how we can get all these players. He's already spent more than I thought we would. They better not get us into financial trouble. We have the best number 6s in Scotland, but he's not even in the squad. Agreed, John. 100% agreed. No, not happy with that link at all. Says Alan, me neither, buddy. No changes for either team at half time. Bojan Miovski will get us underway in this second half. Asgard smashes it. I don't know what the hell went on there. That was the most weirdest restart I've ever seen in my entire life. Asgard just kicks it straight out and it goes straight into touch for a goal kick to Celtic when everyone was on the left. Weird. Down the left-hand side, off the Rangers player. Celtic throw-in. Ralston will take it. William Salmon, love the great British flags there. Keep them coming, buddy. Anyway, here we go. Rangers with the ball. Giga. Tavernier. Balaquisha goes to put pressure on him. Can't. Should be singing Nico's name today, says Gary O'Sullivan. I agree. Sama eased a bit easily off the ball there. Scales. Tierney. Flicked on by Rio Hatate. Back in field there. Here's Hatate, pushes it forward. Dizamida flicks it round the corner. Good battling there. Free kick to Rangers though, is it? Yes, it is. Dio. Trying to copy PSG, says Stuart. Yeah. Yeah, but we're not even in the same level as PSG, are we really? I mean, PSG have kind of given a bit of a, sort of a, I don't know, what of a blueprint of how to play the game, haven't they? They really have. Mikey Moore there still on. 46 minutes gone in the second half. Ball back now. Carter Vickers. Foul by Miovski on Ralston. Ball away there. Good tackle by Dio. Mikey Moore picks up now. Go on, Mikey. Run at him. Run at him. Comes in field now. Moore shoots. Way over the bar. High, wide, and not very handsome. Martin. Not keen on the centre-back from Olympique Marseille either. OM are just as bad as the mess of club, if not worse than we are. Should not be going after any more OM in my view, says Alan Fox. That's the Canadian player, isn't it? Derek Cornelius. Here we go. Suter on the big long run through the middle. Cut out by Scales. Carter Vickers goes in there. Down goes the set player. Mikey Moore has it, has he? No, he hasn't. It breaks down. But it's going to break to Diamonde. Back to Meg Homar. Dio. And Rangers have control of the game again. Magoma down the left hand side. Swings the cross in. Right across the area. And oof, cleared away. No one there. Kept in though. On the left hand side. Ball forward by Barron. Into Miovski. Miovski goes down. Referee says nothing doing. Rio Hatate now. Back it goes to Carthorse Vickers. McGregor. Rangers pressing high, which is good. Asgard is man marking McGregor. That's good. Yeah, no, he's doing. I think it's something that Clermont did with Bayrami, didn't he, in the cup final last year that worked really, really well. Has he been looking at Clermont's old game tapes? Ball out to the left hand side. It goes. Rio Hatate swings it forward. Balakwisha on the ball now. Loses it again. Gassama now. Connor Barron thrusting forward now. Good play by Connor Barron. Good tackle on Connor Barron, is it? Free kick to Rangers. Play on, says the referee, as Rangers take it quickly. Suter swings it left to Magoma. Magoma goes at his man again. Pass and groin. Still going, Magoma. Still going. Despite being under pressure. Plays it back to Connor Barron. Good play by Barron. Switches it forward to Asgard. Asgard to the right hand side it goes. Overplayed it. Ain't a touch. Poor ball by Asgard. Tierney sends it long down the left hand side. Dyson Maida. Tavernier. Giga. Stuart, you're right. Stop McGregor, stop Celtic. I've got to say though, this is a very poor Celtic team. Really poor. Here's Tav. Asgard loses it. We got away with one there. Asgard lost the ball and the ref gives a free kick. I think that's a soft decision, to be honest with you. Away there by Scales as Neil McCann. Sutton's moaning about the free kicks, then Big Boy rolling around. Neil McCann's come straight back at him with, yeah, I've seen you do that a few times as well, Chris. Ball, it's a Celtic throw on the left hand side. Stuart Allison says Everton must be killing themselves laughing. Yeah, getting £8 million for that absolute donkey. I don't know how we're going. I think that's honestly think that's a Thelwell vanity project. Thelwell trying to prove that he was right to spend that money. Good tackle there by Gassama. Mikey Moore, tackled. Left-hand side it goes. Balaquisha now. Will he run against Tav or not? He looks scared to run against Tavernier. Quite funny, really. And he loses the ball. He looks garbage, that Balaquisha. He looks absolute garbage. Good poor play there. Celtic have it back now. Engels, Balaquisha. Balaquisha on the deck again. This time it is a free kick to Celtic. Take it quickly. Hatate into the box, straight into Butland's hands. Poor from Celtic. Good defending by Rangers. Magoma. Here's Magoma going again at the left, going again down that right hand side. He likes a little run, does Magoma, but he loses the ball to Engels. Engels pokes it forward. Maida tries to buy himself some space. McGregor goes wide right now. Carter Vickers. Celtic trying to slow the game down a little bit. Carter Vickers comes forward now again, past Diamonde as he wasn't there. Switches it back to Rio Hatate. Hatate looks out, sees it. Balaquisha doesn't give him it. I think is that him saying he doesn't think he's good enough. Engels out wide right hand side. Celtic going to throw the ball into the box here. Player hits the deck. Nothing doing. Headed down. Ball breaks. Is it going to be Miovski there? No. And they all miss it. And somehow Gassama, I don't know how the hell that happened, but Gassama's got the ball. He's coming away with it down the right hand side. Playing it forward. Miovski making the run through the middle. Asgard making the run. Gassama round his man. Go on, Gassama. Go on. Into the box. Scales. Oh, could have been a good play by Gassama again. That's what you want. That's what we need to keep doing. Give it Gassama. Let him run at Tierney. He's got the beating of Tierney. He beat Tierney. All ends up there. Left Tierney on his haunches. Good defending by Liam Scales. De Niro hasn't been great. He hasn't, mate. He hasn't. Yeah, Dor Turgeman's gone to New England Revolution, hasn't he, in America, in the MLS. Interesting move for him. Back to Schmeichel. Here's Asgard. Maida. McGregor. Scales. Tierney. "54 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. Engels now. Out wide to it goes and Groin. Hatate, lazy ball. Cut out by Barron. Well done by Barron. Back it goes though. Negren's shot is way, way wide, way, way high, and genuinely, shockingly bad. Fantastic Mr. Fox says, yeah, exactly. Oh, now we're getting a turd from Everton. Graham Sooners at the game. Nice to see Graham there. Sir Alex also at the game today. Nice to see Sir Alex. I wonder if he fancies a return to management. Sooners taking notes. Yeah, get Sooners and Sir Alex to take the second half. That'd be a good combination, wouldn't it? Schmeichel, what the hell is he doing there? My God, we thought we're dodgy at the back. Carter Vickers has the ball though. Ralston, McGregor, Asgard on his back straight away. Out wide left goes from Scales to Tierney. Gassama goes over to close him down. Tierney on the run forward. Tierney still going forward. Falls down. Ref says free kick, foul by Gassama. Celtic are there for the taking, but we don't have the quality to create or capitalise, says Daniel Frew. Diamonde and Engels having a talking to. Diamonde and Engels getting a bit of a telling off. Tierney back to Scales. Scales back to Schmeichel. Are Celtic playing for a draw? Carter Vickers out wide right to Ralston. Carter Vickers again. Scales. Daniel, exactly. It's shocking. Change it up. We need to do something, guys. It's just off the Gassama's arse and straight into touch. Down the line throw, good cut out by Barron. Barron wins the ball back. Dysamider flies into the tackle. Gives the ball away straight away to Giga. It's been poor. That's what it's been all game, really. There's a lot of giving the ball away. Butland. Suter. Out it goes now to Magoma on the left-hand side, looking for some movement ahead of him. Can't find it. Switches it back to Suter. Suter. Long ball over the top, looking for Miovski. Flicked on by Scales. It's going to be a corner to Rangers, surely. Corner Rangers from the right-hand side. Good idea by Suter, looking for the run of Miovski. Miovski drops off his man. And if Scales doesn't get there, Miovski is in behind him. He does. I think that's right, Glenn. He does look very that way, doesn't he? James Tavernier with the corner from the right-hand side. Our 5th corner. Tav's corner, in from the right. Down. Away by Engels, though. Diamonde at the back, under pressure. Balakwisha trying to get there. Diamonde blocking him off a little bit there. Clever. Butland. Tav. Tav goes direct again over the top, looking for the run of there. Ball away by Carter Vickers. Gassama has the ball now. Can he turn away from his man? Surely dragged down. Ref says no. Come on, ref. Rio. McGregor. Ralston. Negrin. Back to Carter Vickers. Back to Schmeichel. Scales. Tierney. Back it goes again. Celtic so depressing. Thank the NHL starting soon. Can't keep watching Rangers doing yeah, this is old though. Long ball forward. Looking for the run of Balakwisha. Giga is over to cover. Giga. Butland's not happy with him. Giga clears it into touch. I think Butland was going to come and clear it. Outside to throw in to Celtic on the left. Into the area. Balakwisha with Giga for company. Crossing by Hatate. Too deep. And it's going to go straight out for a Rangers throw, is it? No, it's not. Spins somehow through. Ralston. Ralston again. Shifts away from his man. Celtic with a bit of pressure now. Hatate. Shoots. Butland saves. Good save, Butland. I agree, Aldo. I agree on that point. That's a good point, buddy. Tavernier down the right-hand side. Asgard. Can he do something with the ball now? He pushes forward. Asgard stops, turns back. Barron. Asgard. Maida. Loses it out, and Celtic have it back. Yeah, I think you're right there, Daniel. It has been a dreadful dreadful match for Scottish football. It's not been the best of exhibitions, has it? Too, I would say, average teams. Here comes Carter Vickers now, forward. 60 minutes, come up to the hour mark now in this game. Still no score. Still no great, chances that have really made the goalkeeper make a proper save. What I would call a proper save was had to really work to save it. Shift back now. Schmeichel. Scales. Come on, let's get something going. Celtic just slowing the game down all the time now. I think they look so, like it's no threat to them at all. Miovski gets across his man, goes down. Free kick Rangers. Good work by Miovski there. Draw good for Celtic while we still haven't got a win yet. This Glasgow Rangers, says Aldo. Miovski there. 61 minutes gone. Still no clear-cut chance yet. Come on, we need to create something. Tavernier is over this free kick. Come on, Rangers, get into them. 100%, guys. Come on. Poll's interesting, is it? Yeah, we'll have a look at that poll in a minute as well. Tavernier to deliver this set piece into the box. Away by Scales. What position do Rangers need to strengthen most for the windows? 26% say striker, 10% into the box. Away by Carter Vickers. 18% centre-back seems to be the top vote at this moment in time. In by Asgard. Miovski, Tedder back across. Oh, corner ball. Why didn't Miovski let that drop? If he lets that drop, he's got a chance of a volley into the back of the net there. Trying to give it to Moore. Should have been a... Miovski needs to have a bit more of a killer instinct there. Tavernier going out to take the corner. So it'll be an in-swinger from the left. We're at 62 minutes. Come on. Corner kick. Everybody loaded inside the 6-yard box. Straight to Schmeichel's hands. Poor corner. Schmeichel just slows the game down, then bowls it out towards the run of Engels. Chip ball. Nygren. Free kick brought down by Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore protests his innocence. Engels and Dio getting set into each other yet again. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a stupid tackle, isn't it? I agree, although Curtis needs to come on. I'd get Curtis on. Asgard, get Curtis on. Agree, get Curtis on. I'd get Curtis on, definitely. Celtic are going to make changes. Forrest and Yamada are going to come on for them in a minute. I agree, Daniel. Definitely tailor-made for Curtis. Anyway, here comes Celtic now. Free kick. Dangerous position. Into the box. Curtis Vickers heads back. Cleared, kind of. McGregor shot. Shot! Saved by Butland. Overhead from Tierney. Saved by Butland. Butland quickly gets the game back underway. Long ball looking for Miovski. Schmeichel and the defender nearly collide there. But Celtic unfortunately get out of that trouble. Here comes the Celtic changes. It is Yamada and Forrest who are coming on for Celtic. Engels and Balikwisha coming off. I've got to say, Balikwisha looks an absolute joke of a footballer. He looks absolutely dreadful. So poor. Mader's come out to the left-hand side now to go up against Tav with Yamada in the middle. Down goes Celtic player. Another free kick. Barron does not look happy about that decision. Free kick Celtic. It's all going to be just, I don't know, lacking at the moment. 65 minutes gone. 0-0 still. Will Russell Martin respond with any changes or not? That's going to be a question. Schmeichel. Carter Vickers. Ralston on the right. Suter. It's back with Giga. Back to Tavernier. Pops it off. Gets it back. Maida's going with him for company. Gets to Magoma. Ball forward. Celtic win the ball back though. Turn away by Ralston. Gives it to Forrest. Atate. Dreadful ball through the middle. Straight to Butland. John Suter. Header forward. Ball out. Still not going anywhere. Still breaks back and Suter will get it back. Back to Butland. Long ball forward. Headed down again. It just breaks down yet again. Here's Russell Martin. Now he comes towards the 66 minutes. Going to respond with any changes for Rangers. Make something, liven it up a little bit. Come on, boys. Back with Carter Vickers again. Barron has done well so far, RM. I agree. He's played a lot better than Rothwell. Agreed on that one. Very good, I think. Yeah. Diamonde's now got a yellow card for a foul. Not surprised. After he's been referees had a good chat with him quite a few times. That poll we've just finished. Centre back 44%, striker 25%, full back 18%, number 6 11%. I don't know. Forward again. Over James Tavernier's head. Tierney. Negrin. Tate goes down and gets back up again under pressure from Barron. Scrapping away, ball breaks. Jack Butland again says, why to Giga? Leave it. I was going to get that. He is not happy with Giga. Atate in the box. Goes down. Nothing doing. Goal kick. I don't know, RM, why Giga did that. Giga looks dodgy to me. Rothwell is on the cans, big booze face. Here's Butland. Here's Giga. Here's Suter. This playing out from the back malarkey again. I hope it doesn't go blow up in our faces. Magoma on the left-hand side now. James Forrest comes across to close him down. Barron has, I think what Barron's done today, which has helped Rangers big time, I think, is he has been very good in that 6 role. He's been more defensive. He's dropped in. He's covered. He's protected the defence, which is more than's been happening in the last couple of games. That big ball through the middle is not there because Barron is there. I've got to say, big props to Connor Barron today. Come on. Get into them. Dessers and Danilo on the bench. I think they may be coming on at some point. Coming up to 70-minute mark now. Remember, Miovski has not played a lot of first-team football this season for Girona, so his match fitness is not all there. Turn now. It's all gone very flat, I think, in this second half now. Here's Tate under pressure from Barron again. I think Tate's had a poor game, but a lot of that's been down to Barron. Shin Yamada turns away. He's been fouled by Giga, is he? Yes, he is. Free kick. Ball over the top. Looking for the run of Maida. Can't get there. Goal kick Rangers. And Dessers is unfortunately going to come on and corner to Celtic now. I agree, Alan. We do need a good few players in before the window closes. 100% agree. Corner to Celtic. Into the box it goes. Moore heads it away. Atate goes in there. Booted away by Suter. Cleared up the park. As far as Schmeichel. Schmeichel sends it long to the left-hand side. Header on. And it's going to go to Giga now. Giga turns, plays it forward. It goes to Gassama. Baron can't get there. Breakdown in communication between him and Asgard. Ball in. Atate's in now. Oh, and Butland does well there to come out. Oh, Yamada that was. Sorry, through. Tavernier on the ball. Asgard going backwards rather than forwards. I would take Asgard off. He's been shown. Good play, Butland there. Gets there so short by Asgard. 19 minutes to go. Substitutions here coming up. Kieran Tierney is off for them. Sriracha is on for the spicy sauce is on for Celtic. Marcello Srirachi, who is Uruguayan. Miovski is coming off. Miovski and Moore off. Ant-Man and Dessers, unfortunately, is on. See if Ant-Man can relive his past performance against Plitzen rather than the ones he's shown since. Schmeichel boots it long under pressure from Dessers. Up it goes. Who's there? It's Gassam, is it? No, Dio comes away with the ball. Asgard, yeah. Long ball forward. Carter Vickers back to Schmeichel. Schmeichel out it goes to Ralston on the run. With pressure there from Ant-Man. Down the line it goes. Can't keep it in. Throw in Rangers on the left. Oh, I don't know, guys. It's not great, is it? Guys, please remember to support the channel. Obviously, smash that like, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. If you've not yet subscribed, guys, subscriber numbers, we're currently sitting at 8,013. Can we get to 8,020? Asgard. Shot. I think it was deflected. Schmeichel keeps it in. Ant-Man backing in over there. Battling away with... Here's Ralston now on the ball. Oh, Ant-Man, goal kick Celtic. 17 to go. Any further changes coming up? I know Asgard is now holding his Achilles. Or stop now as it's a free kick to, not free kick, it's a injury treatment to Asgard now. Asgard needs to come off, bring Curtis on. We've done all to score, says Daniel through. True. 74 minutes gone in this game. Who's stripping off now? Is it Bayrami? Looks like he could be coming on. Bayrami probably coming on, even though he's been linked with a move. Asgard injured again. Asgard rubs his face. Asgard's looked poor. He's looked really poor, hasn't he? Bayrami not as Curtis. Bayrami onto Mark McGregor like he did in the cup final probably. But I suppose one positive, guys, is if we put Bayrami on now into this 10 role, that's more what he's actually there to do. He's more a 10. I mean, let's face it, he was slightly wasted playing on the left wing, wasn't he? Asgard off, Bayrami on. Half-decent Rangers team would destroy this week's Celtic team. It's embarrassing, I agree. RM players like Rothwell, Asgard are poor. 15 minutes to save Martin's job, but I'd still sack him. Mate, if we draw today, he ain't going to get sacked. Trust me on that one. It's a goal kick to Celtic. It's Schmeichel with it. Is he going to send it long? Yes, he is. He sends Carter Vickers and Scales out of the area. Long ball forward. Flicked on. And no one runs. Giga clears up. Back to Butland. Butland sends it long. Header by Carter Vickers. Would have put Curtis on. I agree. Alexander, I would have done too. Yes, Bayrami was wasted on the left wing. I agree, he was. I mean, he's not a left winger, is he? That's the thing. Bayrami. Ant-Man by Rami again. Ant-Man now picks up. Go on, Ant-Man. Run, run. Tackled. Forward again it goes. Suter and Yamada wrestling. Free kick Celtic. Always was going to be. A bit stupid there from Suter. Don't get so tight. Messi could not put a show on under Russell Martin in Messi's prime. Celtic with the ball again. Shot. Over. That was Groin or whatever the hell he's called with the shot. Ngrian. They are poor. I've got to say that is the one disappointing thing from today. Yes, the performance from us has been better today, but they have been poor. Somebody yelling away there in the background of the Mike Sky Sports Effect mic pick up, and God knows what they were yelling. I don't know if it was English. Long ball down the left-hand side. Dessers goes on the run. Carter Vickers goes down. Free kick. Stupid from Dessers. Absolutely stupid. Ran into the back of him. Any good team would have turned this poor Celtic team over, says Glenn. Flicked on by Yamada, but to nobody. Here's Magoma. On the left-hand side, goes forward again. Tackle, Ralston has it, back to Schmeichel. 13 to go. Scales. Heavy ball forward. Dyson Maida. Tav comes touch tight. And it is Watts. Offside, free kick, something back in their own half. I agree, Stuart. I'd have got Curtis on. Is Curtis on the bench? Let's have a look. That's a good question. I'll have a look at that one in a minute. Here comes Celtic forward again. Negrin. Out it goes to Srirachi. Maida. Negrin gets it in off Barron. Good block by Barron. Well done, Connor Barron. Srirachi with the block. It goes in. James Forrest falls over. Nothing doing. We clear it. Only as far as McGregor. Forrest on the right. Forrest has to get the cross in. Goal kick. It's been knocked. Let's have a quick look. See if I can find out whether Curtis was on the bench. Yes, Curtis is on the bench. I would definitely be getting him on. He makes Beale look half decent. True. Very much so. Here is a throw into Celtic on the left-hand side. Srirachi takes it, throws it towards Yamada. Yamada gets it, turns, gets his head up. Loses the ball, does he, to Diamonde? Does. Tate goes in. Free kick Rangers. We are so missing Raskin, says Fantastic Mr. Fox. Are they going to usually sneak a late winner? Hopefully not, mate. Hopefully not. We're coming up for the 80th minute now. 79 minutes gone. We are into the 80th minute of this Old Firm game. Here comes Suter forward towards halfway. Flicks it to the right to Magoma. Ant-Man. Is it? No. Goes out as Bayrami. Here's Diamonde. Loses the ball. Stays down. Negrin checks away from his man. Looks for a runner. Doesn't get one. Still carrying it over halfway. Looks to the left-hand side. Srirachi. Srirachi goes down. Free kick Celtic. Foul by Gassama. It's a free kick to Celtic. Who would have thought both would be crap, both Old Firm teams? Connor Barron is down injured. That's a bit worrying, especially if he brings on Joe Rothwell. Joe Rothwell, we've been called Joe Rothmans. He looks like someone who smoked about 60 Rothmans before he comes on the park. Oh God, he's bringing Rothwell on. Curtis is coming on. Thank God for that. Good that Finley Curtis is coming on. Boy with a little bit of heart, but why would you bring Joe Rothwell on? Seriously? I mean, Joe Rothwell. I mean, I'd rather go and dig somebody up and put them on in place of Joe Rothwell. He looks like a tramp, Joe Rothwell. He really does look like an absolute tramp. He's the sort of person, you know, if you saw him sat outside your local McDonald's going, spare some change please, he wouldn't look out of place, would he? Barron, who has been fantastic, is coming off, sorry. I think Connor's had a fantastic game today. Connor's been fantastic today, really protected that back four well, really done a good job for me. And Gassama coming off now. So Rothwell on for Barron, and it is Curtis on for Gassama. Curtis is on. Come on, Finley. Free kick to Celtic. 81 gone. I like that comment from Hugh Adams there. Oh good, Rothwell's on. In brackets, not. Into the box it goes. Drops. No one there. Rothwell clears it only as far as Siriachi Band or whatever he is. Goes left hand side. Nygren. Here is McGregor. Goes left. Goes right, sorry. Forrest. Puts the ball forward way too much on it. It's going to go out. Well, we'll score. Now we're all slagging him off. Yeah, that used to work last season, didn't it? If we slagged someone off, they scored. Quick, everyone slag Dessers and Rothwell off. Here comes Suter. Over halfway. Magoma. Dessers looking for the forward run. He's offside at the moment. Get back on side, Dessers. Drop back. Here's Bayrami into the box. Ball across. Header away by Carter Vickers. Corner, Rangers. Good play by Bayrami. Positive play there. Attacking. Good football from Bayrami. Tavernier's going across to take this. 83 minutes on the clock. Be interested to see how much the ref adds on at the end of this 90. Going to be an in-swinger from the left. Into the box it goes. Header away. Back to Tavernier on the left-hand side. Tries to swing it across. Deflects off a Celtic player. Maida controls it and boots it long clear. Yamada is on his bike over the top. Forrest as well. Here's Yamada. Tries to get him behind. Good defending there by Magoma, and it's back to Butland. Frank Sheehan says this is the worst Old Firm in years. If both sides win the title, cannot win the title. I mean, yeah, it's been poor. Butland is now down injured. That's not good. That is not good at all, especially given how good he has been this season. Well, it's because Maida caught him, actually. Guys, please remember to hit the like on the video. Obviously, please subscribe as well. Liam Kelly, is he needed today? Bad week Rangers team, embarrassing, says Aldo. I think Butland's okay, thank God. Carter Vickers header away. McCowan been readied by Celtic to come on. I don't blame him for taking Hatate off. He's been garbage today. Here's Tavernier now, who's kind of inside. Sends it long forward down the right-hand side, looking for the run of Finley Curtis. It's off Sirachi. Curtis goes to get the ball back. Is fouled by Sirachi. Good play by Curtis. Intelligent play, getting his body in the way of the ball. Russell Martin, worst Rangers manager in our history, says Alan Fox. Finley Curtis, no, Tavernier is over on the right-hand side. Still no shot on target from us. 80 plus minutes. 85 minutes gone in this game. Tavernier going to swing this in. Header away by Hatate. Corner to Rangers. Tavernier's coming across to take this. Again, on the right-hand side. Our 8th corner in this game. Giga and Scales having a bit of a pushy in the middle there. Corner from the right. Tavernier. Away. Back to Tavernier again. Swung in. Away by Scales again. By Rami. Touches it down, but it's going to be cleared up the park by Celtic and away. Forrest gets on his bike, chasing after it. Magoma sweeps up, back to Butland again, and gets it back from his keeper. Turns, gets his head up. Pushes forward now, likes to run forward, Magoma. Swings it to the right-hand side, looking for the run of Finlay Curtis. Over Curtis's head, but Curtis gets the control back now. Can he? Go on. Go on, Finlay. Go on, son. Bayrami wins it back. Back to Finlay Curtis. Curtis goes into the area, goes down. Maida has the ball. Flying into a tackle there. Another one flying into tackles, flying in all over the place. Someone's going to be in trouble here, I reckon. Diamonde needs to be careful. He's been booked and he's pushing and shoving again. He's going to get himself sent off at this rate. If I was Russell Martin, I would take him off. Diamonde needs to calm down. Giga has a little shot of something now. A cheeky little shot. What if he's on a cheeky little vodka shot there? Yellow card for Giga. Celtic's changing up now. McGowan is being readied. Rio Hatate is going off for them. I'm not surprised that he has been garbage. Still no score. 88 minutes. Obviously there will be time added on for all these stoppages. Callum McGregor's in the ref's ear again. Tavernier and McGregor are both being called over by the ref. I think there's a bit of towel from the ref to calm things down. .88 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes to go plus stoppages. Schmeichel sends Scales away, pushing all the players up the park. Early indication Sky is saying 3 minutes added on. Head away by Tav, down. Maida gets the ball back, turns it into the area. Yamada leading in there. Maida goes for it, can't get there. Celtic have it back though. Battling, well battled there by Bayrami. Sends it forward. Scales sweeps up. Gives it back to Schmeichel. Schmeichel back to Scales again. McGregor. Back to Carter Vickers. Ball forward. Poor. Tavernier. Bayrami. Rothwell. Here's Suter now forward. 89 minutes up on the clock. Here's Ant-Man on the run inside again. Go out wide. Go out wide. Stop going where all the players are in the bunches. You're not going to bet. Rothwell. Dessers. What was that? Oh, Bayrami. What was that? He wasn't making that run. Why would you play that ball? Pratt. Absolute prat. Goal kick. We are nearly at the end of the 90 minutes. Looks like 3 minutes of added on time. 3 minutes more of suffering to get through. 0-0. Flicked on. Smashed out. Ball forward. Here's Yamada. Turns, buys himself some time, plays it out to Forrest. Forrest goes back to Ralston. Here's Carter Vickers. Here's Forrest. Still going. Finds, I don't know who that is, but one of the Celtic players in midfield. No shots on target for us. Shocking. Yeah, absolutely piss poor, Glenn. Agreed. Forward. Scales. 3 minutes. Ball away by Schmeichel. Towards Maida. Maida loses out to Tav. Tav backs into Maida. Tav goes all the way back to Butland. Butland forward. Scales looking for the ball to come down, doesn't drop, gets there in the end. Sriracha goes in. Ball forward. Tavernier sweeps up, back to Butland. Butland, left-footed, clears long down the park. It's going to be an easy header for Scales, is it? It is. Header out, but Curtis is going to get there. Come on, Finley. Go on, Finley. Go at him. Go at him, Finley. Here's Rothwell. Shifts it left. Magoma. Oh, shocking ball. What on earth was McGregor doing there? Just leaves it by Rami. Tackled back by McGregor. McGregor there was in a little world of his own. I think he turned off for a minute. Magoma into the box. Header away by Carter Vickers. Yamada turns. Can't get away. Giga sweeps up well. I agree, Stuart. By all the strikers you want, without service, they're useless. That's the big thing that's let us down today. The service to the strikers has been absolutely awful. Header away by Carter Vickers. Yamada knows he can't go for it and Giga heads it back. Yeah, I agree, John. All over. Header on. Suter. Rothwell. Header into the box. Away again by Celtic. Here's Tavernier. 30 seconds. Flick forward. Dessers loses the ball. Fuck's sake, Dessers. Gonna do a snap poll for you. And there it is. Boos at full time. Boos at full time. Guys, quick poll. Should Martin be sacked? I've got to say that has been a dreadful game. A really poor game. Yes, the performance was better, but creativity, there was absolutely zero creativity in that game. Celtic were absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. Kavanagh is there, Paragmarathe is there, long faces, unbelievable. They do not look happy at all. Paragmarathe looks very unhappy. Celtic were poor. They were poor. They were there for the taking today, and that team again has just not been able to do it. Agreed, fantastic Fox. 4 points out of 12 is absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. It is a poor performance. So poor. I mean, genuinely dreadful performance. I mean, the performance, like I said, it was better, but it was just lacked creativity. It lacked anything. Absolutely lacked anything. I mean, at least we didn't lose. It's a better result for Celtic, this, definitely. I agree, RM. Better performance, but we dropped 2 points. Martin needs to be sacked pronto, I agree. It was just a poor, it was just no creativity at all. Absolutely zero creativity from this team. Zero creativity. Genuinely awful. Some boos. I don't know, they just both, to be honest with you, both teams looked really, really bad. Really bad. Both teams looked really bad. I mean, genuinely looked really, really bad. Both teams did not look good at all. I mean, I'd be interested to see some of the reactions to this post-match from Rangers fans. I really would. I don't know. I agree. I mean, there's a lot of people saying here, you know, pit away the worst Celtic team in years and still can't beat them. I agree on that one. Whoever brought in Giga Aarons, Rothwell needs a good slap. Their ranks is Glenn. Yeah, I agree. It's been so bad. Genuinely poor. Yeah, it's just so bad. I think if we had a half-decent manager, we could probably win the league. There was just nothing in that for me. There was genuinely was nothing. Genuinely nothing in that at all. Genuinely was two poor teams playing. Genuinely. I agree, Michael. Celtic were there for the taking. It was very bad. Nothing new there. Then different DJs, same shite records they want. So yeah, I agree. Absolutely awful. It was a very bad. It was just, again, not enough. Boycott all the games from now on and leave empty seats there everywhere. It's the only way to force their arm. Russell Martin on the sideline, you know, patting back, slapping hands like it's some sort of great success. Martin doesn't get it. He just does not get it. He doesn't understand. He's got a little bit of a smile on his face as well. I mean, he's an absolute wanker. He really is. Can't stand him. Connor Barron for me, man of the match. Boos for Russell Martin as he leaves the field. Yeah, boos as Martin walks off. Poor. Really poor. Really poor. Celtic will be happy with this. They really need the win. I agree. I agree. I agree. 100% agree with you on that one, buddy. Really do. I mean, I don't blame the fans for booing him. It was absolutely awful. Genuinely piss poor from the team today. It just was not good enough. Right, guys, that is it, guys. I'm going to call that a live. Thank you very much for all your comments. Thank you very much for everything. It has been fantastic, obviously, getting back on the go. 100% agree with what John Jers says. Get this balloon out of our club. They were there for the taking this season, and we're higher fraud. Can hear him now. At least we didn't get beat. Get him to. Thanks, Owen. No worries, William. I will catch you all in the next one, guys. Been a pleasure as always. Chris Boyd saying booing is unacceptable no, it's not. It's fine. You know what? If you pay your money, you're allowed to do what you want. Chris Boyd can shut up. Thanks, guys, for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.